Viewers, we are at a specific juncture in time where we need to decide, is it scripted automation or scriptless automation? Playwright actually places itself helping both the scriptless automation tools. I mean, minimal automations. Scriptless doesn't mean complete scriptless. Be Tosca, even there, you need to know where and what to keep. Exactly. Have to keep the relevant utility methods. Okay. So there is no zero script automation tool as on today. Okay. Having said that, Playwright plays itself in a place where it does both record and play as well as scripted automation. Both of it is possible, and I'll show you what actually is this record and play in Playwright. We have npx playwright codegen as the command. Let me try it out in uh, VS Code. Npx playwright codegen. If I click on enter here, I will be navigated, or there's a browser being opening along with an inspector, which is so-called playwright inspector. Okay, just making the screen more visible. I'm adjusting for the time being, and there's nothing being captured. On the right hand side, you see this playwright inspector. Import test inspect expect from playwright test some test name, async page and all. Okay, so I'll be testing Blazedemo, the usual website which people take it. Okay, so entering Blazedemo there on the right hand side, if you see await page dot go to blazedemo.com basically. Okay, this got I didn't write anything there, it came automatically. And once a page opens, our minimum responsibility is to check, is it really opening or not. So what I'll do is I'll click on this heading, which automatically makes sure that that particular thing has been taken into consideration. And then even this is there on the UI. Checkout or destination also is there on the UI. Choose your departure city is there on the UI, and likewise choose your destination city. So what happens right now is, going forward, when I rerun this test and modify anything, there is a, let's say, choose your departure city is there right now. Tomorrow, if it changes to select your departure city, this script will fail, eventually identifying that there is a change in the UI. Okay. Having said that, so clicking on, I'll change the city from Paris to San Diego and Buenos Aires to Rome. Okay, there is a change, San Diego and Rome. Clicking on find flights has helped me to navigate to the second page. So I'll directly doesn't click choose this flight. Okay, I'll directly just click on flights from San Diego to Rome. Okay, for those people who are awaiting, when I navigated from one page to another page, there will be a page delay, right? So where there is this, where does that went on? Okay, for those people, the TypeScript, JavaScript, whatever you call it, this await will wait until the next thing is going to come up. I mean, the next is this heading. Let's say I talk about this line number 13. Await page to page dot get by role heading. So this heading must be present. Flights from San Diego to Rome. And how much time does it take, how much time does it wait and all, I'll help you understand through this playwright .config.ts file. Here we have uh, timeout, right? 30 seconds, 30 into 1000 milliseconds, this is the timeout. So this waits until that much time, and it will go on. So now I'll say click on this Aer Lingus and choose this flight, basically the third one. And now, since I've navigated to another page, my test would be, am I in that page or not? First thing. Then what I'll check is, airline or whatever it is there here. It is just a static page, so please don't mind on those values and all. Okay, please submit the so the name. I'll be giving this name as Varun. As I'm writing here, it is taking the same thing. And on the city, I'm clicking on any town, and the town Hyderabad. And the state, clicking on the state, clicking inside again. So there is a state is Telangana. Then the zip code 5. Please don't ask me why did you give a wrong zip code. Just a test data. Credit card number 9848022238. And changing the month to 10. Year to this details doesn't prevail. Just that I'm entering. Name on the card. Name on the card. I'm writing it as Varun CH. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm hitting a tab button. So remember me, I again a tab button. It is taking me to purchase flight. Now I'm going to click on enter, so-called written in Mac. And now I've been presented with the final page saying thank you. And these details are static, okay, and the status being pending capture. So this is what I would like to test in this page. Nothing more than that. I need to see pending capture. That is my test, end-to-end test. Okay, having said that, this particular inspector right now has a copy option. I'll copy this. Okay, I can pause this. I can do a step over, and I can continue as well if I have the debug or breakpoints there, debug points there. Okay, I'm currently copying this text, coming out, and I'll be deleting. Okay, you also can delete this test and test examples. Okay, in your local, this is not needed. We can create our own. Okay, I'm deleting them. Moving to trash. Delete permanently. That should not be a problem. Okay, there was some issue. Uh, Let me delete individually. Okay. See, these problems would eventually take your time. So in the interest of time, what I'll do is instead of deleting them, I have an option. And this is to make sure that you guys understand that we are currently using test folder. Okay, so maybe okay. I copied the file data right there. Yeah, I've just clicked on Control C, which will close my inspector and all. Maybe since they are being accessed by external services, this didn't work out. No. What I'll do is I'll create a folder altogether by name test. Okay, within that I'll place this new file by name Blazedemo. Before that, record and play, right? Record Blazedemo. Record capital Blazedemo dot spec dot ts file. I've made since we are writing TypeScript. Okay, just copy paste the same thing, and I'm saving this. So I'm right now not using any expects. So record blazedemo.spec.ts file has one right now, and my config file I've set it up. Instead of test, I'll move it to test. So this is the file folder which it will navigate to. Now npx playwright test test folder slash record. Okay, record blazedemo. Okay, hyphen hyphen workers are number of machine internal machines which it will create internally, kind of some 6 I would say 6 is a good number, ideally, when you run on Jenkins with good configuration. When coming to local, it will take ideally 3 based on your uh, threads, the cores basically. Right now, I would like to show you only one, keeping only one. Okay. And do you wanted to see the execution? Yes. Then keep hyphen hyphen headed. Clicking on enter would actually, what does this statement mean? NPX execution, node package execute, okay, kind of. And then playwright. So playwright is the library which we have to do. So what it does is npx playwright means execute the package playwright which is there in our node modules, correct? And then within that, identify that the tag with test, which is nothing but our test. Maybe you modify this to something else, and you keep the same thing here. And then this is this starts from the the package which we initially mentioned in the config. The initially test directory is hyphen dot test, the test folder. Within test we have recorded. Yeah, correct. That's what we took. And then hyphen hyphen workers equal to 1 and headed. Now clicking on enter would eventually take us to three things. Why? Because there are three engines right now which is being supported. First test has been done. Now it went to Firefox. Okay, so Firefox has been opened. First page, second, third page entering is being done, passed, and then finally we got the third one, which is WebKit. WebKit is basically the backend engine of Safari. Safari is something which you can't execute if at all you're working on Windows or Ubuntu, right? Safari is only exists in Mac. So WebKit is something which will run even in Ubuntu and Windows. Now the tests have been passed. Okay. Now it is saying, hey, open the report man. Okay, done. npx playwright show hyphen report. So it's Chromium, Firefox, and WebKit. This is the file name, and this is basic HTML reporting supported by uh, Playwright. And now it says three tests are there, all three are passed. There are no failed or flaky or skip tests. Is a test? Okay, we have before fixing nothing, but this is okay that it only has page there. We'll talk about fixtures later in this. And afterwards is like closing the context or the pages. Okay, so the same thing which got entered. Yeah, previously the base loader is John Smith, but when we entered Varun CH there. Likewise everything. So there are three test pass. So this is record and play, which is quite fast, right? It executed just in the snap of a finger. That fast. And that makes playwrights record and play more reliable. Uh, and everyone who wants to test this out, go ahead and do it right now. Go ahead and do it right now. There is no hard and fast rule to wait until some good time comes in, right? And when you see here, it is you who have returned, right? You verified this. You verified this. All of this stuff. You entered this. You selected these options, right? Select option. The drop down, if you remember on the page one. Wanted to see that? This is the one, right? Choose a departure. Correct. So it's a button. Finally, is a button. You understand that. And we were in a table, cell and row. We are clicking there and get by text. All of this we're verifying basically. We're just clicking on it instead of verifying, but we are making sure that whatever is expected and whatever we have are there or not. If there is something changed, this entire script will fail. And this got executed in three different browsers, making Playwright cross-browser testing tool as such. Very interesting, right? Yeah, thank you.